Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. I am a god. High IQ gamer. Let's go.
Hello everyone. This is Bricks, and I'm so excited to see the new Alien Romulus movie, and I just finished a playthrough of the classic, legendary, and horrifying game, Alien Isolation, which inspired me to make this awesome mock before you guys right here. So, let's take a look at what I built. So the first part I want to show you is the vents. As you can see, the Xenomorph is waiting over here by an opening to grab its next prey. And beside here is a nest that is inspired by the levels, the later levels towards the end of the game, where there's a corpse on the wall that's stuck to the Xenomorph's goop or slime or whatever it is. And there are a few eggs sitting there. One is currently closed and one is open. So as you can see, I used a Demogorgon head for an opened egg. I've never seen anyone else use this technique before, but I think it's perfect. It looks exactly like the Xenomorph egg in the movies. And we have a little corpse here, and as you can see, his chest is open because, of course, a chest burster burst out of its chest and formed into this big boy over here. And as you can see, here is a little vent opening. It's a bit smaller in the game, but I made it big so that the alien can swoop in and grab whoever is down below. And you can take off the alien, and as you can see, there is some drool, and he is looking down below, and you can take off this whole section, and you can see here the room below. So here is a little corridor that I've made. As you can see, the drool is dripping down to the floor over here. And now in the game, if you see drool coming down from the ceiling and you walk past the vent, it's pretty much an instant kill. And over here we have some more vents, some pipes and stuff. And over here is the iconic save station that saves the progress of the player. And this is Amanda's best friend. You're always super excited to see one of these and super relieved to see one of these in the game. You have the telephone, the white lights that are supposed to say emergency, and the little place where you can put her little key card. And we also have a little camera that detects motion and alerts the Working Joe robots. And you can knock them off in the game with the maintenance jack. And over here we have the little vents that Amanda can crawl through that make a real rasping sound when you get near them, which always makes me, in the game, I always think that it's the alien right next to me, but it's these stupid vents. So you can open up the vents so that Amanda can crawl through them to get to the other room. And then you can poke her through to the other side. Both vents are controlled by twisting this gear at the back. Now this next room is like a barracks of some sort with some computer panels and other stuff to check out. Over here to the left is one of those toolboxes or lunchbox, I don't even know, that you can find scrap and other crafting materials. We have a red camera here that's detected some motion. We have a Working Joe over here keeping an eye out on things. Sometimes these guys are friendly and sometimes these guys are a pain in the butt. And there's only one way to take these guys out. It's either shooting them in the head or hitting them in the back while they're distracted.
Oh boy, I sure do love my beautiful wife and kids. Little Working Joey, Working Joanne, Working Joe Mama, and me, Working Joe Papa. It was a tough day at the Sevastopol today, honey, but I'm glad to be home.
Over here we have a desk with some sci-fi computers, and we have this little computer here that has, I like to pretend that that's the alien roaming about the corridors. And we have a little seat over here, as well as some jars full of scrap and other crafting materials. And just like in the game, you can also hide under the desk and pray that the alien does not smell you or hear you, or that you don't talk too loud on the controller, which, by the way, he can hear you through the controller. Oh, no. Removing the desk, you can see 3 lockers, 2 of which you can hide inside. And then beside are 3 bunk beds, as well as a blueprint that you can collect in the game. Going up this ladder, you can get to this little room that has a table and a computer terminal that you can use to get lore about what happened to the ship. We have a plant pot as well as one of those little duck things that keep drinking water. Over here it's obviously just a frog. Now you can leave the facility by opening this door, which takes you to this corridor that links the 2 halves, creating like a little loop, and you can open both doors and they both take you to the corridors. And over here we have another one of those lunch boxes, as well as a bigger lunch box where you can find more scrap and materials. And of course you can hide underneath this medical bed to evade any hostile enemies. We've got another drawer with some more crafting materials, as well as this cabinet that you can hide inside in the game. Now, this cabinet is already comically oversized, and to make it fit Amanda, you have to actually take her legs off, or else she doesn't fit.
That's cool.
You take it off, and as you can see, it's open towards the back, just so that there's even more space, because minifigures are very chubby. And then we also have a little crack on the floor that's filled with Xenomorph acid blood. That's not from the game, but thought it would be a cool thing to add there. And the last thing to note is that you can actually separate all of these, because I figured why not, and which lets you rearrange the corridor to look like this if you want. Pretty cool, right? Where it's reminding me of the Boarding of Tanted 4 set. And you can actually also put this here. This way Amanda can go up the vents through the ladder. Now to take a look at some of the custom minifigures, we have the Xenomorph, which is a design based off of a creator called Louis Pena, which I got from Pinterest. However, I modified it slightly to make the head slightly more durable, and as well as some of the joints more articulated, as well as making the tail a bit longer. But shout out to him, this is a great Xenomorph design. Next up is the Working Joe. I've given him the torso and legs of this Star Wars character that's a bit rare, but I do have him. The head comes from that Marvel villain guy, Cillian Murphy or something, I don't even know. Anyway, it looks pretty cool. He even has the red eyes when he spots you. I've also gone ahead and made Ellen Ripley, the classic survivor from the first movie. She uses the Sigourney Weaver hair from the Ghostbusters set, as well as this head from The Hobbit, as well as this blue jumpsuit from Lego City. And finally, we have Amanda Ripley. She's wearing a blue jumpsuit from Lego City, and for an accessory, I gave her a motion detector, a maintenance jack, a revolver, a medical syringe, a med kit, a hacking tool, a stun baton, a flare, a Molotov, a flashbang grenade, a noisemaker, a smoke grenade, an EMP mine, a pipe bomb, a shotgun, a bolt gun, and finally, a flamethrower. I mean, literally, once you get the flamethrower, you're literally playing in easy mode. Well guys, that's it for this video. If you do want to build this mock for yourself, go follow me on Rubricable.com and keep an eye out for when I post instructions. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as it's always greatly appreciated. And I'll thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
Ha ha ha!